For tuning into ISU News. I'm Lance Rowe.
I'm Robert McGill.
And I'm Mary June Mano. Police say 2 lost hikers on Camel's Hump in Grand Teton National Park have been located. Police say 20-year-old Alexander West and 21-year-old Peter Davis separated from their hiking group on the Burroughs Trailhead yesterday. Police say the Chubbuck men had intended on hiking to the peak of the mountain when the others turned back because of the conditions. When they did not return, friends called 911 and the search was started. The men were located late Saturday night, a short distance off the trail. Police say they were treated at the scene for exposure and released. Police are reminding hikers to plan accordingly when hiking this time of the year because the conditions can change rapidly. An early morning fire displaced 3 families in Aberdeen. A total of 12 people were displaced from the multi-unit apartment house on Grant Street. Firefighters say they got the call around 1 a.m. and they were still battling hot spots 3 hours later. One man was taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. No word yet on what caused that fire.
A serious accident in Ammon involving a state vehicle rerouted traffic today. It happened on the Browns Trace Road this afternoon. Witnesses on scene told us that 2 cars collided head-on. One of the cars had a Division of Fire Safety logo on the side. At this time, we do not know the extent of the injuries or what caused the crash. Lawmakers in Idaho want to regulate Uber drivers. The Idaho House has given initial approval to a bill. It would require drivers to get a permit from the Department of Motor Vehicles and prohibit people who have been convicted of driving under the influence, use of a motor vehicle to commit a felony, or on the sex offender registry.
It was a big night for the frontrunners in the presidential contest, with both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton taking big steps towards securing their party's nominations. For Bernie Sanders, Mega Tuesday was a big flop. He lost at least 4 of the 5 primaries held yesterday, and trails in Missouri. Those results still unsettled. But looking like a clean sweep for Clinton, Sanders learned the news of his defeats as he campaigned in Arizona, but he gave the crowd no indication that he's backing down. His campaign says Sanders could win every contest for the rest of the month, including Arizona's primary next week. In the Republican contest, another big night for Donald Trump, he took 4 of 5 primaries, including Florida. Marco Rubio dropped out after losing his home state, while John Kasich stayed alive by winning his home state of Ohio. While Trump is getting closer to the nomination, the divide in the Republican Party is widening. Exit polls show a third of Republican voters would be open to voting for a third-party candidate if Trump is the nominee. Now let's send it over to News Talk to hear what ISU students are doing for their summer vacation.
Welcome to our little circle here. We're going to be talking about what we're going to be doing for spring break. Now, I personally am going to be kayaking for 5 days in the Green Canyon Labyrinth Canyon. So yeah, what about you guys, my counterparts?
Well, I have to stay here and work, pay tuition, pay taxes, stuff like that. Yeah. You?
Me as well, being a responsible adult. But tell me about the rapids here.
It's flat water kayaking, so it's not going to be any rapids or anything. We're just going to be camping, eating s'mores, all that good stuff.
That just sounds delightful.
Staying away from responsibilities.
That is the ideal spring break right there. Going out, having fun, not staying here, confined to your room, working 8 hours a day. That just sounds so much fun.
Now,
I'm really glad for you.
Time to go and do anything? Do you have time to do anything?
Unfortunately not, but I will take the needed break to get some schoolwork done. So hopefully that helps me out there.
Excellent.
And see, I have a lot of tests to do over spring break, so I really don't have the time to do it, honestly.
That really sucks for you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to go kayaking. I love the water. I mean, I've always wanted to go to the ocean, but never had the chance. I'm just too busy.
Well, I for one am happy for you. So I hope you have fun.
Thank you very much. All right, back to you guys.
Why so serious? Don't smile. Don't do it. Stay focused. You're so focused. Your focus need more focus. oh, she's crying.
Terrible.
Stay focused. You're so focused. Your focus need more focus. She's crying.